I spent a good portion of one morning in the area where the Flying Aces were flying at the outdoor Nats. This particular mass launch was really exciting. Duke Horn's plane really shot up and the air became really turbulent. Don's plane spun in at one point. The Flying Aces are at the Nats from Wednesday through Friday, I believe. I wanted to get back again to watch them, but I just didn't. Many of the planes are the scale type, but not all of them. And most of them are rubber powered, but not all of them. But that's all I had seen that day. Most of these planes are pretty conventional stick and tissue, but some employ other kinds of parts like Paul Bradley's Hyperbite. Paul has a 3D printer and he prints parts such as propellers and spinners and other parts such as torque meters and other winding parts. Paul has an article in this year's Simpo about creating a 3D printed propeller. I captured this flight of the Hyperbite, which maybe not the best conditions, but still I think it flew pretty respectable for the type of plane it is. Although it was really overcast when I first arrived at the Flying Aces, there was some strong lift at times, and then it became brighter and the sun came out. Paul's plane landed over in the hand-launched glider area. The hand-launched gliders are really tip-launched gliders now, and it was kind of hard to follow the launches because it's so fast. No doubt people will recognize Stan Budenbaum. I've built a couple of his tip-launch gliders because I had the first one fly away in a thermal. This segment of video, which starts with an embryo, which normally have kind of a wild takeoff because of so much torque in a small plane, which ends up with the plane and the thermal with a turkey vulture, and then there's another plane that joins, and I believe that was Duke Horn's plane. That plane flew out of sight eventually. Paul had taken Duke in a golf cart and they watched it for a long time, but they couldn't keep up with it. It was kind of sad, but also really cool to watch. I'm trying to get these videos done while everything is sort of fresh in my memory.